God, we ask as we flow and breathe here that you give us a new frame of reference of what it means to be at rest and to practice Sabbath. God, that you take away the negative connotations that we associated with as being lazy or unproductive, and you change that to something more holy, being connected with you. In Jesus' name, amen. With your next breath, take and grab onto your strap or your scarf or your tie, whatever that you found, and you're going to bring it as wide as you can. We're going to start with just opening up the shoulders, so taking the strap behind you and taking it in front of you and just adding some movement here. And for some of you, you might experience chronic shoulder issues. You might have some rotator cuff issues going on. And if that's you, this might not be appropriate. And so you can just bypass that for a moment. You could maybe just take your arms at your side and do little circles here or movements front and back, just to try to open up the front side of the body. And then from here, we're going to start a diagonal movement. So from one hip to the opposite knee. And as you're moving the arms, staying really tall with your posture so the breath can flow freely. And then let's take it opposite knee, opposite hip. Good, and then from here, you're going to bring your scarf or tie in half, or your strap. Take your hands shoulder distance apart. We're going to take the strap up above us. We're going to bend the elbows, bring it behind our head. So in this motion, tendency is kind of drop the head down, but see if you can keep the head tall. And again, if you have shoulder issues, you might not go behind the head. Maybe you just pull it down in front of you, and that's totally fine. So honor your body today. Good, let's do one more. And as you bring that out in front of you, take and bring your knees together and feet together. We're going to give the legs a little bit of squeeze. And as you do that, you might feel your lower belly kick in a little bit, and that's what we're going for. So keeping the legs engaged, we're going to take and twist to one side and then together. So in this twisting action, you want to watch the knees and make sure that they're the same length as you twist, so that one knee is not coming out in front of the other. Good. As you come back to the center, take and step your feet wide here. You can do this next one with the strap or without, so I'll do it with a couple variations. You're going to inhale, sweep this up above you, and then exhale, come forward, down towards your feet. And then inhale, take it back up, and then down in front of you. So inhale up, reach out, come down, come back up. Down. So if you weren't doing the strap, it's just a simple kind of coming down, sweeping up, and out, and up, and down. Let's go through that one more time. Good, and then when you come back to the front, let's take one arm and reach it up, looking up towards the ceiling. And then the other side. As you come down with that, take one arm onto your knee. Opposite arm is going to reach up as you look up. And then coming down, take and switch to the other side. So in this breath, try to really breathe in through the rib cage, making space and openness for the heart. Taking, coming down here, coming back up. We're going to take one leg out to the side, and you're going to turn your toes towards the front here. Arms are going to come up overhead, and if you can kind of lock your thumbs together. And we're going to lean towards that stretched out leg, and then come up. This is called gate pose. So it's opening up through the heart, but then it's strengthening the obliques, so the side stomach muscles here. One more time. Good. As you come center, both feet flat on the floor, we're going to take one arm down, reach the other arm up into that twist. Take that arm down, switch sides. As the arm comes down, come all the way up. Opposite leg will come out into that gate pose. Arms again are sweep up, blocking the thumbs. You can add that lean and come up. Last time. Good. Hands coming down, step that foot in. Again, one arm down, other arm up. Take and switch it. And coming down, coming up here. Good, let's add a little bit of movement to opening up the hips. So come towards the side of your chair here. We're going to step one leg back. So toes are going to be tucked under. You're going to press that heel away from you. So from here, one arm's going to come up and reach across. And then lift. Good. One last time. And then as you come up, you're going to take and sweep that arm in front of you, and then back. Take a look towards your heel, and then come forward. So a few more times, I'll kind of turn towards the side so you can see what's happening with my back leg. So we tend to kind of bend into that back leg. You want it to be straight as possible as you move here. So we're getting deep into the hip flexors. Last movement here, and then just take a look back at your fingers. If you want I want to add a little bit more to it. Take the opposite arm and reach it forward. Try to stretch from fingertip to fingertip. Good, and then come down here. Good, next breath. Take that elbow onto the front knee. Opposite arm, reach it up. As you lower, come towards the front, step that leg forward here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, come all the way down. Bring your hands onto your knees. You're going to press into the palms of your hands and come up. So we're going to isolate the arms a little bit. So bend the elbows, come down. Press into the palms and press up. So it's like we're doing a push-up. It's just like that action. We're isolating the arms here. Good, let's do two more. And then after that last one, as you come up, you're going to slide to the opposite side of your chair. You're going to step the leg back, so toes tuck under. Try to straighten as much as you can. And then bring your pelvis and spine nice and tall. Outside arm is going to reach across. And then come up. Last time. As you release, take and sweep that arm in front of you. Take and reach it back and look back. So these breaths, just letting them deepen. Good, one more time all the way around. Good, and then from here we'll take that hand, reach it back. Opposite arm can stay on the chair or reach it forward. Try to lengthen as much as you can. And then as you come to the front, arm will rest here, opposite arm, reach it up. Maybe looking up. And then coming downward. Good, we'll come towards the front side of our chair. We're going to grab our hands to the back side. So we're going to use the back side of the chair as a strengthener and also as kind of an opener. So what you're going to do is first you're going to start with is straighten your arms all the way, and then you're going to squeeze your arm muscles to pull you back up. So lengthen all the way out and squeeze and pull. Let's do that a couple more times. Last time. Good. Then from here you're going to come all the way back out. And then you're going to lean over to one side, and maybe the head kind of leans as well, and then you're going to lean over to the other side. So you can just kind of do this wave from side to side, let the head move. Some of you might feel a stretch that kind of radiates all the way down the neck into the arm. I know I do. I tend to be really tight in my neck area, so this feels really great. If you find that one side is particularly tight, maybe you hang out there. Just invite the breath into it. And then take and switching if needed. Eventually both arms straight, allow the chin to come down towards the chest. Pulling with your arms, come all the way up. Take and sweep your arms up above you, and then bend your elbows into cactus arms. Draw the elbows back a little bit and thumbs back slightly. You can close the eyes here if you desire. So some of you, depending on the tightness of your front side of your body, might feel this more than others. So just trying to breathe here. Breathing particularly into the sternum, the heart area, and into the clavicles. So expanding this whole front side of the body. Getting into these tight spaces where we hold tension and stress. And trying to open them back up with our breath. And as we do, asking the Lord, what does it mean to rest with you? Where am I afraid to move into a state of rest? Where am I afraid to just move into your presence with not needing to do anything, not even needing to say anything, but just literally to be with you? Your arms are getting tired and you just want to take them down at your sides, you can do that. Just giving a couple more breaths for the Lord to speak to you, meet you in this space. As the hands come down, take and press your right hand down towards the floor. So right palm down towards the floor like you were going to rest it on it. And then take your head the opposite direction. And then allow the chin to come down towards the chest. Opposite palm presses down, head will come up, and then drop your ear the opposite direction of the hand. Next breath, chin coming down towards your chest. Hands can just soften here. As you inhale, sweeping your arms up, drawing in God's peace. Exhaling, hands down, chin down. Next breath, inhaling, arms up, drawing in God's rest. Then bring your hands into prayer, placing them right by your heart.